Adofunu mama makwaba de aba trending GH celebs eso. Abra keso ato forcing eredi 2025 budget na iwe no. Speaker ebekasaye Abambagbin ebekasaye say wenyane ntiye say minority leader Afenyo Markin aye na adwin say obibika nti opese man of floor no na de owoka no odi tudwa yenko na yenko tie honorable Afenyo Markin speech a omaye after say ato forcing eredi budget ni we yenko ni yenko tie no na yaba beto aso.
Mr. Speaker, this afternoon we have been presented with part 2 of the lamentation series. The part 1, Mr. Speaker, the part 1 was Mahamanomics. The part 2 is Forcenomics. And it's very clear, Mr. Speaker, that under the economy that they complain about, the growth was 5.7%.
Yes.
And under the research economy, the growth is rather going down.
4 point.
You are projecting a 4 point something
percent
growth. That is what you are doing. Mr. Speaker, the economy that they complain about left us with 4 months of import cover, and they are projecting under reset 3 months. Mr. Speaker, these are the very people who managed the economy up to 2016 and left us with some IPP debts. Today they are telling us that they are coming to renegotiate the very disaster they left us.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Minority
Mr.
Leader.
Speaker, we are not debating today. We are giving an indication.
Honorable Minority Leader, please be guided by Order 91.
Mr. Speaker, exactly.
Adofunu na yehwe etre say speaker ohwede minority leader Afenyo Markin bibia okeka kona odi asembeba nti oprompting say onhwe ye because bibia okeka kono hoye true enko so enko tie minority leader.
So very guided by that. Mr. Speaker,
your statement was that you are not debating today.
Oh, Mr. Speaker, we are not making comment on it. We are not going to make comment today. 91, Mr. Speaker, when he makes a statement, we are supposed to comment on it.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm saying that we are not going to engineer the comment today. Because, Mr. Speaker, they are not ready. We are ready, but we think they are not ready.
Okay.
I'm only going to give an indication. Mr. Speaker, let the minority leader enjoy his bona fides for this minute. Just relax, Mr. Speaker.
I only want to draw your attention to the fact that you can only make comments.
Very well.
And the comments not more than 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, in commenting on this statement by the finance minister, it is clear to all of us in this chamber that today they decided to populate this chamber
Afenyo nya obedi ni ho agro. Enko Tuaso. Nana Tuaso.
Mr. Speaker, they populated this chamber with their members only to come.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker.
The Minister for Finance did not talk about the population of the chamber. So that is not part of the statement of the minister.
The minister did not comment on, or did not talk about population of the chamber. Inti minority leader only who can say obe comment on the population of the house at this moment. When you are Speaker of Parliament, Eka,
please, Mr. Speaker, I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azar budget. Mr. Speaker, they are all much talked about for 24-hour economy. The president came here, they said it was all ready.
Before we continue, me mama nyanti say Afenyo Markin say budget we Omatoni din say the Azan budget. That is the 2025 Azan budget.
The finance minister comes here, and again the 24-hour economy policy is not included in his budget statement. Mr. Speaker,
Speaker can't make on share because according to Afenyo Markin, no, my 24-hour economy who did there na na mo ready budget and so budget no wanka bibia amfa a friend is saying 24-hour economy ne ho still a nchechemu bia mba bonten weni asema Afenyo Markin ka che yankoso ani ntie no.
Mr. Speaker, the youth of this country have been waiting for this 24-hour economy policy. The minister tells us the policy will be brought later. Hey, at all. The policy will be brought later. Mr. Speaker, it is clear.
Hey, at all.
All the jobs they promised the youth of this country was merely an Azam promise. Mr. Speaker, there is no inspiration from this budget. There is no hope in this budget. The repetition of the social intervention programs, Mr. Speaker, and then the minister complained that some contracts at the road sector had no commencement certificate. Go to the Chain Homes Road. There is a road construction on the Chain Homes. There is a new road being constructed to the 10 rooms with a new runabout. There is no commencement. We did a search. There is no commencement. There is no PP approval. You are doing, Mr. Speaker, you have started construction.
Minority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader. Please, comments. I have given you a privilege. Don't abuse it.
Mr. Speaker, I shall conclude my comments by saying that whereas the Minister of Finance told us that there will be heavy sanctions against all those who go contrary to the PFM Act, under his own administration, the Chain Homes Road is being constructed now. A new runabout is being constructed. Meanwhile, there is no commencement certificate. Meanwhile, there is no PPA approval. Mr. Speaker, the sanctions must start with his own ministers. Mr. Speaker, we are ready for our comments. We know they are not ready, but if the minister is going to stay, Mr. Speaker, let us start the comments on this budget statement here and now. Because this Azam budget, we cannot allow it to get onto the shelves for Ghanaians to think that there is any hope, Mr. Speaker. There is going to be comment to expose them. Thank you very much.
Afenyo Markin akasa. Inti the speaker so a worker efa the honorable minority leader ekan no.
Honorable majority leader.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, the minority leader and I share something in common. We were both assemblymen. And when the Minister of Finance made the unprecedented announcement of a gargantuan sum of money for assemblymen, I saw the gleeful smile on his face. Unfortunately, it will not apply to ex-assemblymen. Mr. Speaker, this clearly is a budget of a government and a party that keeps its promises. Almost every promise that was made by John Dramani Mahama is being fulfilled in less than 120 days. This budget is a budget for Makola women. This budget is a budget for assemblymen.
Okay.
This budget is a budget for girls. This budget, sanitary pads, students, girls, students, sanitary pads, the sanitary pads. Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, sanitary pads.
Mr. Speaker.
Asa kasa na yanko.
Mr. Speaker, it seems to me that the men on this side have started using sanitary pads. Because the sanitary pad is for the female students. That's why I said girls. Mr. Speaker, this is a budget for school children. They will now get the set of textbooks that they need to study. And peace of mind. Mr. Speaker, this is a budget that delivers solid reforms. And this is a budget that is moving our growth from Galamsey growth to real growth. Mr. Speaker, by the time we finish implementing this budget, and by the time we finish implementing the three that will come after this one, Osunu baya inkitikiti. Osunu baya inkitikiti. Osunu inkitikiti.
Yase osono no beye nketenkete the elephant to become small we asema deputy majority leader eka osono beye nketenkete yo yate adofo no yemfa munsi hadum sen yeti Afenyo Markin yeti speaker of parliament na asanso yeti deputy majority leader enso asema ono so eka yemfa munsi anum sen besanso ehia biom in our next video. Omodi answer with the comments ebeto ase hon mama na our next video ne bebo made na enso yakenkan e dia mama yakram.